I got my new thing imported. I got the Christian Dior. They wanna look at the foreign. They couldn't even afford it. Look what I did with the bag. Look what I did with the bag. I got the thing in the back, and I ain't taking no chat. I got my new thing imported. I got the Christian Dior. They wanna look at the foreign. They couldn't even afford it.
Unfiltered people, we're back up in the building. Express Truth Show, making Thursdays great again. And before we do anything else today, people, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. It's algorithm business that we are dealing with, people. And we're off the back of a few hardcore episodes, man. A few episodes that, you know, we've had to go back into the archive and show, man, exactly what it is. That we were one of the first set of people that were highlighting certain things. And one of those recent topics was the dancehall thing. So if you haven't watched that, people, go back to the last video before this, I believe it is, and watch that, because that's all facts, man. That's all facts. Shout out TVJ as well for not flagging us, because you know it's a serious thing, man. You know it's a serious thing. And just one more thing, actually, before we start the show, yeah. Just because, people, a man's not living in Jamaica, when you're a part of the diaspora, you've got just as much say-so as a man who's living there. Yeah, so understand that being a part of the diaspora, you definitely are qualified to speak, especially when you grew up in the culture. So that's it, man. Before I do anything else today, let me bring in my co-host, man, Stephen Brown. Stephen, what you say, man? What's going on?
Thinking of a master plan. Yo, it's Express Truth Show, man. Greatest show on earth. Making Thursdays great again, never late again. Yes. 100 times platinum mark. Fuck a trophy. Fuck a plaque. Fuck a high five, fam. Your favorite podcast. Your rapper's favorite podcast. The girl you like, all the pictures on Instagram's favorite podcast. The girl you want to DM, which is already in my DM's podcast. You get me? Which is the greatest site ever. What were we saying before we kick it up like a game of blows, not FIFA, dog?
Everything's blessed, you know, Steve, and we're back in the building, man. Back in the building, man. No complaints. It's the Express Truth Show, man. The greatest show on planet Earth.
It's facts, fam.
You know what man are talking about, bro? We're talking about planet Earth. It's way bigger than bro.
Man's keep it local. The guys that you like, local. What I'm saying, yo, yeah, because a lot of men are weirdos, you know. Get online and start giving an Oscar performance and all that. Shout out Double M, you get me? Bars and that. Get me?
You got, man.
Mars Malone and that. But yeah, man. Before we kick it off, man, talk to me nice, G.
I'm just in the building, you know, jamming.
Give me some.
We had some nice weather on the weekend
for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was all right though. It was all right. It's nice to just see the sun out there.
Yeah, I saw man launch the old school Sundays and that.
Yes, old school Sundays, man. That's serious still.
Gang.
Because even that old school Sunday, yeah, I watched it still. I was watching the premiere.
Yeah,
like that's years ago when man's was sharp then.
Sharp as a
see what I mean? Man. Sharp, man. Super sharp. Right. So what you saying? What you saying?
Yo, self-diagnosed narcissist. I'm all right, you know, G. Can't complain, man. Well, what's on the agenda today, good sir?
The new Harry Potter series.
Yeah.
Now, I know you're a Harry Potter, I don't like the word fan. I'd say a Harry Potter enthusiast.
You can say that, yeah.
So, you know about Professor Snape?
Severus Snape, yes.
Break down who that is, Stephen.
That's a certified hater. That is Mark. Potions teacher, becomes head teacher for a bit. Undercover follower of Voldemort, all of them things there. I'm giving away all the books now, but they've been out for 1,000 years. If you haven't read them or seen the films, you don't know what's going on, man. Slytherin house, was in love with Lily, which is Harry's mother. But James, which is Harry's father, used to bully him. So that's why he always had resentment for Harry, even though he has his mother's eyes. You hear that a million times in the film. But Severus Snape, man, is a white male, by the way. Black hair, hook nose, all them things. What's the latest, man? They've cast an African American. They've cast a black man to be Snape. And
no, he's not African American, though.
No, I know. I've just said it. He's English. I know he's English. They've cast a British. What are they called? What do we call it?
Black British.
That's it.
Yeah.
Black British gentleman to play him. And there's been division on the internet, man. Some people are for it. Some people are against it. others are indifferent. They don't really care. What do you think about it, Mark? I know you're not a Harry Potter aficionado, but we know so you know about it still. So what you feel, sir?
For me, yeah, I'm just one of these guys, you know, like, I know about Snape. I've watched all of the Harry Potters, yeah. I watched them in the cinema, I believe. I know they come onto Netflix, and I watched probably one or two since then. But I don't, you know, for me, Stephen, I don't really care in terms of like, I don't see the importance of changing the character. Like, I feel like the guy who played Snape,
Alan Rickman,
he done a great job.
R.I.P.
And I feel like, he's passed. And I feel like that kind of character does suit.
A lot of the cast have passed.
From then. Yeah, I know the witch lady passed in it from...
Professor McGonagall, she's gone.
Yes, that's the one I think I was talking.
Hagrid's gone. Both Dumbledores are gone. There's others I'm forgetting. Because
Dumbledore's in Lord of the Rings as well, isn't it?
No, different actor.
Okay. All them man, that kind, them man with the beard.
No, they do look the same.
Yeah,
the makeup's pretty similar. Yeah. Physically, they do. Dumbledore and Gandalf do really look alike. Even the one he fights in Lord of the Rings, they all look alike.
I mean, for me, Stephen, I'm just gonna say, like, I don't see the point of changing the character.
But it's not just Harry Potter though, Mark. Remember, it's Hollywood in general, because there's a little bit of Invincible as well. Because Shrinking Ray is a man in the comics. Amber's white in the comics. Not that it makes a huge difference, but I don't know how. Sometimes I wonder. I look and I wonder, because I remember it from even Man of Steel, and it was the change Perry White. Remember, it was Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh yes, yeah.
But that was probably one of the only instances when I said, "Who cares?" Like, it doesn't matter. When I said that, it's because it was such a minor character. But Snape's like a major minor character, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because obviously he's not Harry, he's not Ron, he's not Hermione.
So he works. Let's say as he is, he works as a white character.
Yeah, no, that's what he is.
Fact, Snape works as a white character.
That's what he is, man. Like,
is it an inclusion hire?
It's a DEI, yeah. DEI hire, yeah. I don't know why though. I don't know why we're still doing all this inclusion bullshit.
Because I don't get
it. And for those who say it don't matter, okay, I'm doing the casting, yeah? The next Black Panther 3, Rise of the White Panther. Let's see how much people are happy with that.
Yeah, man will be screwing.
Brad Pitt is the new T'Challa. Let me see how much man's going to love that.
Man's will be screwing.
You're going to have Brad Pitt saying, I am the Black Panther.
Yeah, bag of changes.
You know what I'm saying?
They've made bag of changes to make back. Because remember, we spoke about it, was it last year or the year before, when the Little Mermaid, they changed the Little Mermaid. They also changed Matilda, Miss Honey.
Have they?
In the latest Matilda.
The musical one.
The musical. She was changed to Lashana Lynch.
Apparently my girl, Her, you know the singer Her? H-E-R, has been cast. She's going to be the new Belle.
Tinkerbell?
No.
Tinkerbell?
No, not Tinkerbell. Is it Beauty and the Beast or is it something else? I think it's Beauty. Let me check.
They've only just revamped that about 5 years ago.
That's what I'm saying.
Bare inclusion. I think it's a lot of inclusion hires. For Snape, he works as a white man. Let's just say the facts. You know, that kind of character. I mean, let's see how the brother does, but I think it works as a white character. I'm keeping it real. It definitely works as a white character.
Yeah, I was right, Belle. I don't know what medium, but apparently Her, that singer, H-E-R, I don't know, however you say it, is going to be, Belle.
Okay.
Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
So they did. You're right. The Not Long did that because it was Hermione in it, Emma Watson, who played Belle in that live action one.
Yes, it was. Yeah. So they're changing. I think what it is, they're trying to tick certain boxes in it.
I don't know why though. Because if the reason I'm saying that is because if people are truly fans of these mediums, you'll go and see them regardless. Like me, I'll use myself as an example. All right, I messed with I was watching Solo. There's a Solo Leveling anime. I was watching that today. If they change Sun Woo now, if they change My Man to black, that wouldn't make me want to watch it more. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
It doesn't make sense.
Whether in the next season he's black or when they do it live, the next one live he's black. It don't make no sense to me.
So what would you say to the people who say that?
But then they cancelled. But then apparently they cancelled the Tiana series, fam. You know, Princess and the Frog. Apparently that's not going ahead now, and she's already black.
Yeah.
So you when you have the chance to do something that's already set like that, and it's already got inclusion within it, you cancel the project.
Yeah, it's been cancelled.
Because you notice they didn't change any. They didn't. What about Moana, blood? Because they were screwing about that a little bit. And then there's talks about the Hope in, Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
That the actresses are, is it Polynesian? I think it's Polynesian. They're saying that I hope they are actually Polynesian, which is true.
Okay, because them characters come from that region.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you say to the people that say that it's fantasy? So it doesn't matter what color the person is. You know, like when with Superman and all that.
Well, with Superman, there's different variants. There is a black Superman.
Yeah, I remember you were telling me a couple of years, but
just like there's a black Spider-Man, his name's Miles Morales. Do you know what I mean?
Facts.
He wasn't whitewashed. He's a different variation of him. They didn't just turn Peter Parker black. But what I would say is, I get it's not real. I understand 100%. Calm down. I'd understand it if we hadn't already seen these things. You know what I mean, Mark?
Yeah.
If it was literally just lifted from the page and this was the first time and they said, okay, we're going to do a different interpretation of it. Or we've never seen the illustrations or they weren't described in as much detail, then cool. But we've already had it. We've had a plethora. We've had plays, films. We've had everything. Spin-offs, this, that. The geezer's white, man. Like, he's just white, man. And for all that, like I said, that's why I use the example of the Panther. For all those that say it doesn't matter. If Black Panther suddenly turned white, you'd have something to say.
Facts.
So don't do that.
Yeah,
it's a two-way street.
It would be an outrage still, I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I mean? Or if he turned, or suddenly he's a fish, he might fish panther. King I see.
Not too far-fetched.
You know what I mean? You'd have something to say, man. So don't do that, man. Don't do that, man.
Not too far-fetched.
Don't do that. People, I know it's fun. It's not even real, you know, blood. Neither you. I could say the same about your dad because you never met him.
But you remember a couple of years ago with the whole Black James Bond thing?
Yeah.
You remember all of that?
Nonsense, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was like a major thing. James Bond.
It's going to be Henry Cavill, man. Ex-Superman, I reckon. If they don't feel like he's too old.
He deserves another big role still.
Yeah, because
he deserves another big role.
He was done wrong in Superman, man. That's why I don't fully rate him as Superman, because not because of his performance, but he never got anything good to work with.
You know, just come the wrong time, man.
He never got anything. The wrong time. Yeah, he never got. The same could be said for Batfleck as well.
Facts. I remember you breaking it down the other day. You're right.
Yeah, he didn't get
the actual look was good.
Yeah, he didn't get any good material though. I feel like it would have been better if he was able. He was doing his film and he was going to direct and I feel like that would have been better, but he never got no good material. Because that's what a lot of these people don't take into consideration. I remember back in the day, for example, remember Catwoman?
Yeah.
With Halle Berry. Yeah, I know it's crap, it's cheesy and all that. Everyone's like, oh, she's rubbish in it. But I'm saying, there's only so much onus you can put on the actor. I have to read what's on the page, you know. Facts. Same like with Ryan Reynolds when he did the Green Lantern. The writing was awful, bro.
Yeah, it was rushed still. That was rushed.
If the writing's poor, Mark, I could be the greatest actor in the world. I can't suddenly make it amazing. If it's dog doo-doo, it's just dog doo-doo.
Yeah, facts.
What do you want me to do with this?
But to be fair to Cavill though, yeah. Factually now, I'm saying this. I still think Man of Steel's number one. You get me? All time.
Out of what he's done?
I'm talking superheroes, full stop. Action, cinematic.
You mean films?
Everything. Yeah, man. Man of Steel.
Nah, bro.
So what would you say?
I'm trying to think. There's too many.
For me, action I didn't appreciate that.
It is good. Yeah. No, it is good though. You have to come back. I'd have to really say.
Yeah, you got. You know when you sit down.
I'd say no. That's definitely up there. Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock. That's up there.
Okay,
well.
yeah, that's decent.
That's
decent.
Well.
Yeah.
What else could you put up there? The Christopher Nolan trilogy is up there.
Yeah, that's definitely up there. 1,000.
Get me? Even that. This is what you remember. All right, we're going all over the place. People strapping and bear with us. But even going to slightly just talk about that for a moment, the Batman thing. Even that, I'm saying. I'm fed up with Batman because like I said it to you, I keep trying to watch the Robert Pattinson one. I've tried on 3 occasions. One time, the first time I was with you in the cinema, I keep falling asleep.
Yeah, it's like it's very dark. It's a very dark, like comic book style. You're right, because it's mad you say that, yeah? Mm-hmm. Because I've attempted to watch that 3 times on Prime, and I can't get past the first
to the point
act.
where it's on Netflix now as well.
You can't. That's the kind of film you only can watch once every 10 years. Facts.
And they're doing the sequel. But what I'm saying is, how many interpretations of Batman have we had? And you still can't surpass the Nolan ones. They're still the best ones.
They are.
The man made a solid trilogy and got off. I don't blame him.
Yeah, facts.
Because you tried
the right time as well.
Exactly. You tried the thing with the Joker, garbage. I'm not even trying to watch the sequel, rubbish.
Yeah,
because to be honest, I didn't rate. The first one was good, but for me, it didn't live up to the hype. It was good, but it weren't all that.
Nah, it wasn't. The
second one, I've got no
musicals and that. No chance.
Speaking, it's not even just because of that though, but it's the point that that was an unnecessary musical because I tried to watch Wicked, but I couldn't. And yeah, people are too much singing. And yeah, I know it's a musical. Obviously, it's going to have singing. But man can watch Grease all day. That's fine, blood.
That's on Netflix.
Get me? How is it? I might have to watch it.
I've been watching that Tyler Perry thing.
VHS days,
you know, there's a, enough man will know what I'm talking about now.
Which one now?
There's a series called Beauty in Black. Tell me you've seen that, fam.
But I don't watch Tyler Perry, bro.
All right, well, he's done a series with Netflix.
Yeah.
So I watched the first season. I'm like, oh, this is decent. The second season, Steve, and it's like...
What happened?
It's just all over the place.
What do you mean?
It's like I don't even know what's going on. If anyone can put in the comments, to me, it's like man have rushed. It's like Netflix have said, you've got to get season 2 out by this date. And man have just rushed to get it out.
Oh, okay.
And it's just beer like...
So what, writing?
LGBT and that.
Nah, not funny.
Like, I'm talking, like, you can... I'm saying to myself, is Tyler Perry trying to tell us something? Like, what's this writing? Why every minute are we seeing certain things?
You can put 2 and 2 together and make it equal 6 if you want. But if a man's been wearing dresses for a year and pretending to be a woman and that's his most notable role and that's how he blew, he might have certain...
Yeah, it's weird writing.
He might have something in the back of the closet and I'm not talking Christmas presents. You get me?
Weird writing, man. Weird writing. But I watched it.
Nah, man. From you tell me that, I know my thing that...
I've dropped off
I know my thing that... I can't go with that. So, speaking of, you want to keep going about films before we move on? Because
just before we move on, why not?
Me watch Brave New World, you know.
Yeah, I watched.
Me did watch it, you know.
What you say? What's the verdict?
Sam's doing his thing still. I fucks with Sam. You get me?
So you liked
the red? It was. It wasn't the best, but it was. I didn't watch it. People, I didn't go to the cinema for it. I'll be honest. It was definitely above Love and Thunder, and it was above
Ant-Man.
Is it Quantumania?
Quantumania, yeah.
Garbage, man. So by that I'm saying it was average. You know what I mean, Mark? Wasn't rubbish, wasn't amazing. So if you do go and watch it at home, cinema, wherever, don't think you're gonna be blown away. There's some really good sequences in it though. But it's just an average story. I've
told you what the problem is with Marvel, and I don't know what other mans think. Put it in the comments, but I think that there's too much world building. So
go on, I'll let you finish.
So what I mean is, when you used to go to the cinema to watch a Marvel film, yeah, I've watched Hulk, all the Iron Mans, damn near the whole of Phase 1. Matter of fact, the whole of the first phases, yeah. If I didn't watch it with you, Stephen, I went cinema to watch it.
Facts.
And what I'm saying is, with Marvel, you could go into the cinema, sit down and watch a movie, and you were watching a movie. Now, it's all about world building. So you're watching a movie and it's like, oh yeah, these variants are coming and oh yeah, this is going to happen. And it's like they're trying to set the stage for what's to come. And I'm like, I want to watch what's going on now.
Do you feel so?
That's how it feels, man. Quantumania and Love and Thunder and this one, it feels like it's all about the future.
But what did Love and Thunder? I disagree, you know. And the reason I'm saying I disagree now. Before it was, so you know when it was like Phase 4, it was what was that phase called? It wasn't Multiverse, and this is the Multiverse saga, and I can't even remember, but it's not even important. But Phase 4, yeah, like the building. Oh, Thanos is coming. This one, nah, I'm out, because the reason I'm saying that is because nothing feels connected to me. Even now, because even in Brave New World, spoilers, he's talking about, oh, I want you to restart the Avengers. Who's the Avengers, bud? Hulk are bullshit now. I mean, I don't know him there. You got Captain America. It looks like you're gonna bring Falcon. Two geezers who can fly with a suit. What they fucking do? I'd rather have the Iron Man suit, big man. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Black Panther don't know if he had the sister or the little picnic who are gonna get
the recasting.
Who are gonna go to the future, back to the future with
recasting
with Marty McFly to grow up. We don't know what go on there, so Spider-Man. Obviously, Spider-Man's about, but I don't know how they're gonna. We need to see how Spider-Man 4 goes because the people still know him and remember him to be an Avenger. Because remember, everyone's forgotten who Peter is in it.
Yeah.
So we need to. So Spider-Man 4 will show us how that affects Peter now / Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? So we'll have to see what go on there. So who's left? War Machine. We don't know what go on. Cause Armor Wars apparently that cancel. And for all the good stuff, Rhodey upon spaceship, man, a scroll. Bullshit. And I even watched Secret Invasion, and even I know that bullshit with the scroll.
Decent-ish watch.
And
but same again, all about world building. Everything's been about world building.
Bucky now.
He's moved over to
Bucky turned senator or whatever now. You get me? Because he pops up in Nesta. Because fam, I knew he was gonna be in Nesta, but I thought he might be fighting, but I knew he was gonna pop up. So who else we got? Widow dead. the new widow, and the new widow has shit. She's gonna be in Thunderbolt. She had dog shit. And plus you can't do nothing. Whoop de do, you can high kick. This geezer can snap time and rewind. You can hike. Whoop the fucking do. I could get the local kickboxing instructor to be on the Avengers then.
I'll tell you what it is, yeah, with Marvel.
Go on.
They had they was winning for so long. You know when someone's winning for so long that they just think they can't lose. And the new formula was poor.
But Mark, no, I 100%. But remember, we've already dissected this. I don't know if we did it on the show though. But you know, they had the break after Endgame.
Yeah.
And we said, all right, cool. Which is, if I shout at Kevin Feige because I agree it was clever to do, you know, before people got fatigue.
Yeah.
But I don't know why the suddenly you came back and everything was there. I don't know why you changed the form. Third, I would have took a big break, even a year's break, and then come back with the same formula. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Because you came back. I don't know if you put something into chat GPT, whatever, when it was in its early days and it spat out this bullshit. Because nothing makes no sense. Nothing's connected. Nothing makes sense. Even Tom Hiddleston, Loki, the other day said, I don't know if I'm coming back for the future.
Yeah, they mashed it up, man.
Nothing's connected. Fantastic Four, I don't really give a shit. I don't care.
It looks like AI as well.
It looks crap, blood. Because you've done the full CGI thing. It looks shit.
It looks like AI. You know, like if you go on YouTube, you can watch like a Mortal Kombat AI trailer.
Yeah.
A Street Fighter AI trailer. It looks like that. AI is like it looks like that's gonna be the new thing in films. AI.
You have to, you know what it is? I know we have the technology now, but you have to mix it up, man. You have to you have to mix it up, Mark. You have to be a bit practical and a bit technological. So you have to have some of the motion capture stuff, some of the practical stuff, and then little CGI. So you know, like how they have Iron Man.
Yeah.
And they'll have him in the motion capture, but some of his suit might be real. Spider-Man's suit might be real. Then they touch it up. You know what I mean? You know, stuff like that. So it looks real. You have to do things like that, man. The whole CGI, it don't work, blood. You saw it with She-Hulk. It don't really work, blood.
It don't.
Because one scene, it looks all right. Then it looks like someone just drawn on the screen. Then it looks all right. Then it's just nonsense, man.
Yeah, facts.
I'm holding out hope for Daredevil Reborn, though.
I think the first couple's dropped.
Drop the first. I'm waiting till it's done, as always. The first two before Disney get locked out. I'm gonna pay for that.
Yeah, they got this month in it, man.
I'm gonna pay for that bomb box.
Yeah, kick them, man. Kick them, man.
See me?
Get me? Because they can't. Man can't just keep paying for Bluey for the youths, fam. So they gotta go, man.
No,
but download Bluey from Amazon.
Facts, fam. Oh, you got it on there to download?
You can buy the whole season still.
Just do that, fam.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Better off,
because that's the only thing man just using it for.
Because it doesn't. Because even you know what it was. Because I get it, they increased the prices, but if it was a moderate one, cool. But it's jumped from 99 to 130. But for what though?
Yeah, keep it, man. Keep it.
For what? It should have stayed 99, blood.
Yeah, keep it, man.
If it stayed 99 annually, I guarantee everyone would have had it.
They can go, man. They can go.
Talk to me nice, man.
All right, let's switch it up, man. Let's switch it up because
man could talk more Marvel all day. Go on.
Facts. Natalie Barnett, a 25-year-old fitness influencer, is opening a woman's only gym. The gym's called the Girl Spot. Initially, during her fundraising campaign in 2021, she said that the gym would be inclusive of transgender women. However, she recently announced that a policy change stating that the gym will now cater exclusively to biological women to address concerns about gym harassment, sexual assault, and violence. This decision has sparked significant backlash from transgender activists and communities who view the exclusion as discriminatory. Critics argue that such policies contribute to the marginalization of transgender individuals and deny them access to safe fitness spaces. Barnett's policy change reflects broader debates about the inclusion of transgender individuals in single-sex spaces. Similar controversies have arisen in various contexts, such as the case of Banya, a clothing bathhouse in San Francisco, which faced investigations for excluding transgender individuals on specific men's only and lady only nights. So what are you saying, Stephen? So basically, this girl's opening a gym.
Yeah.
When she was fundraising, she said that it would be a safe space for not only biological women, but for trans women. Mm-hmm. She's now gone back and said, no, There won't be no trans women. She's getting backlash. What you saying?
Well, salute to her for actually taking on this enterprise first and foremost. The one piece you just enlightened me on, I didn't know that she had originally said that trans would be included. I just thought from the jump it was just for biological women, which is, I don't know, call me stupid, which would have been my assumption when you say a woman's only gym. Because if you're trans, then you're not trans woman, you're not a woman in it. That's why you got that trans in front of it. You know what I mean? Like you're not a woman. Because then you're gonna have geezers turning up in dresses. Yeah, I'm a trans woman. I'm one purple woman in it. But the only thing I could say that is, if that's the case, then and that's how she really felt in her soul, she should have been transparent from the start. You see me? Because she still would have got the support and she still would have got funded it. Because not everyone's a part of the Skittle squad.
Real talk.
You see me? Because I'd be the same as well. And for those other ones who were excluded from certain men and women's ones when you're a trans woman, it's because you're not that gender. Not everyone's comfortable with it. If it's such an issue, start a trans gym.
To be honest, yeah.
Just for you. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. I'm saying you can identify as whatever you want to identify yourself as. But like I said, the trick is that's not enough. You want everyone to go along with this pantomime with you. Yeah. You can't just be happy. Oh, I've found my truth. I identify as a goldfish. Everyone has to walk along, let you live in water and feed you fish food for you to be happy. Nah, blood. That's not how life works, man.
Yeah, nah, I hear ya.
I don't have to be a part of your ocean, man. I've already got my emotion in the ocean, man. Nah, man.
Now, understandable. Like there's two things with this story, yeah. So if I'm gonna do it I'm gonna go backwards. So the first thing is, yeah, climate we're in, very difficult climate. Yeah, even in a great climate, a gym is very difficult to maintain because you've got all the pure gyms and the JD gyms, and not to mention all the Iron Man, Mr. Muscle gyms that are on every corner. So opening a gym is a difficult business anyway. To then only limit it to women, for me, is that a sensible thing to do? I don't know. Depends on the area. However, women's only sounds a bit strange. Gonna be difficult because you're only aiming it at one gender, so you've alienated a whole gender. Now, in regards to the trans thing, there's two ways to look at this. The first thing is, I understand exactly what everyone is saying. You know, trans is not biological, and there are people in the trans community that use this label to do disingenuous things. However, when you do a fundraising campaign, yeah, and you market that campaign and you promote the campaign and include that trans people will be included, is that how you raise some of your bread? By under that pretense? Is that how you raised a lot of the money under that pretense that trans people would be there? If the answer is yes, then what you've did is disingenuous, and to that community, you're gonna have to make it right, whether you give them back their money or whatever it is. Now, take away if you weren't promoting it as trans people would be there. I'm all in on the other side that a trans woman is not a biological woman, and maybe trans people need to open up a gym, but solely for the fact that you've promoted it as though it was okay for trans people to attend this gym as well. You've got to make that right. See what I'm saying? But like I said again, let's visit this conversation in 24 months, because to open up a gym is a difficult venture anyway, even with both genders. You know what I mean? It's a very difficult a very difficult venture to not only get going, but to maintain over the years. It's very, very difficult. So to alienate a whole group anyway is crazy. But good luck. You know what I mean? Good luck.
I don't know. I hear what you're saying, but I don't know if it's alienation per se. Because you have to remember, Mark, there's a lot of people who have gym phobia. That's what they call it, when you're scared in the gym.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of girls who are insecure because they might be having excess weight due to genetics, hormone issues. The list goes on, innit? And they might be like, oh, I'm going to go to gym, but I feel like others are watching me, or man. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And it might be, could be that, could be a safety issue. I feel like she would have found her clientele, but like I said, you should have been open and transparent from the jump, because you, like I said, to reiterate what I said earlier, you just enlightened me, because I didn't know she had originally said trans would be welcome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought what I thought it was, because I think I sent you a video or something, and I know J.K. Rowling's backed her and stuff, but I thought it would have been I thought it was I'm opening this gym. Yeah, hi everyone, the gym's almost open. And someone said, oh, we were trying to be allowed. You know, they just asked her the question. 'Cause you know how people are nosy online.
Yeah.
And she's gone, nah, it's just going to be for biological women, and she's getting backlash. But if you've reversed, if you've moonwalked on your original statement, I can see why you're getting the backlash. I'm not saying it's deserved, but I can see why you're getting it. Because that's like me saying, oh yeah, I'm going to start this charity and all of that. I'm going to give back to the community and that. I get all the money in. Oh, planning permission fell through. I can't even start the charity and that. Oh, you're refunding everyone's thing. Everyone have a good day. I'll see you later. And I just bounce, fam.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only bit that I'm like, okay, I can see why you're getting bad press, because if you promoted it that way, let's say the man pumped in 20K, give them back their money, man.
That not work.
Give them back their money. Because like you said, there's whole pages, there's a page on Twitter, yeah, where a man just exposes, you know, like when girls will set up a tripod in the gym, and like a man will be walking past and she'll be like, he's just watching me.
Oh, Joey Swole.
Is that the brother's name?
The white guy.
Yeah, he's like one kind of muscle brother, yeah.
Joey Swole, man. Shout out Joey, man.
He does some good work still. And he's like, yo, you can't be saying that. Like,
and it's always fake news.
Yes,
They're never watching him. It's always fake stuff.
He's got his hand on his head on backwards.
Yeah,
that's the brother, man. Yeah,
Joey Swole, man.
Yeah, man.
But no, but the beauty of what Joey does is it's not always just that, but it's just like bad gym interactions in general. Yeah. But anytime it's true, they got the tripod. No one's looking at you.
Yeah, no one's never looking at them.
Or it's always something silly like, you walked across my shop. Blood, you don't own the gym.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't own it. It's a public space.
Or go set up in the corner with your back to the corner, then no one can walk across.
Fam, there was one. Do you follow my man?
Nah. Come on Twitter.
Okay, he's on Twitter.
But I see him on the gram and on the tube.
There was one, this girl had on like spandex, like tiny shorts, like batty riders almost. And she had on this like tight top. Mm-hmm. She was in shape and she looked good. But she was like squatting down low. And this geezer just walked past, he's trying to get to the dumbbell and that. And she's like, he's just watching me, I feel uncomfortable. You get what I mean? And I'm like, the brother's literally, fam, you know when you watch the video, he wasn't even looking at her. He was literally going to get the dumbbell, like he purposely weren't looking.
That's how man's are in the gym now?
It's bad, man.
Fam, I don't look at no one in the gym.
So I'm saying this girl opening up this woman's only, you kind of feeding that notion that girls ain't safe in the gym. Let's keep it real.
That's a part of it.
You're feeding that notion. See what I mean?
That's a part. But then Mark, that would have been good for her bottom line, isn't it? Because she would have caught them, like, she would have caught the ones who feel, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like I'm saying, regardless of the moral implications, I feel like she would have had her audience in it. But these trans things, you just muddied up the waters now.
Facts.
Hopefully she gets through it, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens, man. The reason why I feel like we gotta discuss this is because it's mad, actually. Because you know this very studio we're in. You know what the very first topic on camera?
Oh no!
Yeah. What is it, Stephen? What is it? Let me see. Let me test your memory.
Dutchavelli.
Yeah.
Surviving Dutchavelli.
Let me give the people them a history lesson.
Again, blood.
So the first time when we got when this studio was done, we built it from the scratch up. We built it from the ground up. This studio, so meaning
literally,
it was a derelict space when we got it. So the very first show we recorded in here was this guy who had hit his girlfriend allegedly, and Ned. We had big up Ned. Ned could come in.
Octavius.
That was the very first show.
Octavian.
I
think
that was the very first show. But then when we got the cameras and that, you know what the very first show was?
Surviving
Dutchavelli. So now that we're talking 4 years ago, Stephen. We're talking 4 years ago. That was anyway. Let me just go back down memory lane. So at the time, I would say Dutchavelli at the time, people, easily top 3 UK, easily top 3 in terms of like bobbling. My man was doing his thing.
He was doing his thing. You know, I never listened to him now, but he was doing his thing.
That man was hot though at the time in the UK. He was hot.
Facts.
So anyway, this stuff came out at the time that my man was like talking to some 14-year-old girl, something like that. Anyway, I think part of the reason of Dutchavelli's downfall is how he first addressed the accusations. He kind of dismissed it. But either way, fast forward to 2025, Dutchavelli, Stephen, has now gone onto a platform to discuss these accusations. See what I mean? It took very long to get here, but he's finally did it. I'm gonna say it like this. I think it's a little bit too little, too late
It is.
because it's been so long.
No one cares now.
Yeah, I would say so. I think it's too little, too late. That's one of the biggest falls from grace still in UK rap. Like, I think if he would have came out, at the time, I think if he would have came out and cleared it up at the time, he may have had a second chance in the music thing. But how he handled it, I feel like it damaged his chances of a comeback. And upon watching him in that interview,
What do you reckon? Because he was so, all right. For those that don't know, when it coming, I haven't gonna. That's why I was letting Mark take the fucking wheel, man. I'm sick of chatting about this cat, man. But for those that don't know, I don't know what platform he was on. He's being interviewed and he was saying that his Instagram or his socials in general were run by a geezer he knows who used to live with him and his son. Something had gone on and he said that his son was hating on him. Like his son was hating on Dutch. And he's edited some screenshots to make it look like him attacked to Pickney. So if that was the case, like playing devil's advocate here now, and let's say it's true, Mark, yeah? You should have said it from the rip, man.
yeah,
Because his man went silent for ages, and then I heard man moved to Dubai, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, come on, that all just looks crazy, bro. Think about the optics of that. That looks crazy.
Yeah, he set himself up. He did.
You get charged when you get charged. You get called out for allegedly doing something. Boom, we're going to Mexico. How that look?
Man should have did the interview there, but it's one thing though. It's something that I noticed, yeah.
Both true.
Every time these men have issues, yeah.
Yeah.
Wiley, Dutchavelli.
Yeah.
You notice that they never go to black
They
platforms.
always run to the white. They always run to the white man.
They always run to non-black platforms. Let me say.
Oh, is it who's Dutch talking to?
some Asian brothers though?
Oh,
Big him up saying way, but I'm saying that it's how these men never come to black platforms.
Nope.
This is what I'm trying to say. These men never come because look, you were hot in the black world. The black world made you hot in it.
Facts.
So when you fell, like I feel like you weren't. Even like when I watched that, I don't feel like the brother really gave him a hard enough time. You need a man. In a topic like that. In this whole UK culture, yeah.
yeah.
I feel like when people do disingenuous things, you gotta go to a platform where a man's gonna grill you.
But there's no such platform.
I mean, there is this platform.
We don't but the reason I said that is because we don't regularly interview like that.
Facts, but if my man screamed,
But you know why?
Well, probably
You know why?
public, see?
You know why?
Yeah.
I don't fucking like yous, that's why. That's why, bro.
Now, that's just what I'm saying, though.
Why?
These man, because it's like with Wiley when he's like, yeah, man took my MBE or whatever it is.
Fucking yo.
And then where
put that camera on me. Fucking pussy, fam. Carry on.
And then where did man go? Where did he go?
Sky or some bullshit, innit?
Sky News. Who owns Sky News, Stephen?
Not me, not you.
Biggest fall from grace anyway in rap,
That's
I'd say.
bro.
My man's got because my man would have been hot, Imagine that.
Would have been. It would have had, it was cut short. But I don't know if he still would have been hot now because the sounds changed, innit? Who's hot now? UK. Yeah, for me, you know what I'm going to say, innit?
9 Scraps.
9 Scraps, Mons,
Shout out Scraps.
Mo
Shout out
Stack.
9s.
Shout out
Who else?
Mo
Mars
Stack.
Malone's. Big up Mars Malone. Mo Stacks.
Yeah.
Oh, my man's still running, yeah?
Fam, you know what Mo does though? Is it him and Hoss? I see why the bedrooms. Man, drop, disappear for 10 years. Drop, disappear for 10. You think Nines is bad at doing that, blood? Dropping and fucking off. Mo stacking, that's worse, I think, blood. Man's drop and just disappear, blood. Because he's got a tune that I fuck with still, that Who's Real, blood. That tune's cold still. 20 racks, I hold it like a newborn. You try to take it, you hold a few. Yeah, I fuck with that still. It's a tune still.
Nah, UK wise, I couldn't tell you, I couldn't tell.
No, I mean, who would you say is hot for you? No, I don't mean in general, because who's hot right now is probably Cinch, Stormzy, Dave. But I'm just, those names I named earlier, those are men that I listen to, though.
Now, I was watching some, like how we just on here now, yeah?
Yeah.
I was watching something about Stormzy winning the Brit Award.
Yes.
And they were saying, I think Chip was saying that he didn't deserve it. Like that.
No, Chip was, because obviously they got their beef that goes, big up Chip as well, though, still. Can't run out of bar. But Chip was saying to the tone of, he feels itchy or whatever when my man mentions God or gospel, because he had a because it must have been the week where he was like, we're walking with his grace or whatever tune Stormzy had. It must have been the same week he tried to pull up to Chip's yard and it on smoke, but Chip weren't there. So it was like, blood. So is that, are you a gangster rapper or yeah, preacher man, blood? Like, which one are you? You know what I'm saying? So since then, obviously, there's been friction in it. But there was weird, fam. It was weird because I didn't know that was news to me when Stormzy was saying that though on the Brits because I didn't know that was voted for by the fans, you know. Because I thought all of these award shows, it was all like they all had a board. Because I know,
Brits fans.
I know most of them do. But even with the Brits, who gives fuck the Brits, bud? Where's the camera, bud? Which one upon me? Fuck the Brits, bud. Because anyway, it's a disrespect anyway. Because how you combining rap, hip hop, grime, garage, ragga, dancehall, bashment? How you could obviously not know all of those, but how you combining all that means to me? You don't want to give you don't want the man's on your platform. So you're like, all right, let's get the token black. That's what it is. Because how you combining all those genres together?
Facts.
It's just you might should boycott it because you're forgetting a couple of years ago you were all backup dancers on there for Kanye, blood. You couldn't even have a microphone. Are we forgetting these things?
Yeah, facts.
Well, you're happy to go there and cheese and green and then go in the back and drink wine, and have blood clot cheese and crackers, blood, with the geezer who favor Wallace from Wallace and Grammy. We didn't even fucking want you there.
Nah, you know what it is, yeah?
Weirdos, bro.
If you're saying that it's voted for by the people,
yeah,
that makes sense for Stormzy to win because in that month, look at the promo.
For what though? What did Stormzy do?
He had the McDonald's thing going on in it.
But that's not music.
It's not, but it's huge promo. You know when they say, all publicity is good publicity. That's what they mean, innit? Like, remember he was in the news, innit? Constantly. That McDonald's thing, innit?
I would have said Central, but like I said,
Central C's deserved it. No, let's keep it real.
No, the reason
Central C deserved it.
No, it's nothing to do with hate. But the reason, but I was just gonna carry that on with like, but what did Central? Because remember, I don't listen to these, man. So I don't know if Central was releasing like that either.
Nah, he did. He just dropped. He just dropped his album. He's made the most impact.
Oh, did he drop his debut?
Country Mile.
Good for him, man.
I'm not that much up on game, but I'm saying
big up Central.
Central C, definitely deserves all the awards this year, 1000%. He's made the most impact, and that's coming from a man who's a casual in the UK rap scene now. I'm not a hardcore, I'm casual. And Central C, he's made the most impact overseas. He's made the most. He's done the most. Facts. See what I mean? So you have to give him the credit where it's due. Stormzy definitely didn't deserve that award, but I get why he got it because they say all publicity is good publicity, and in that month build up to the Brits.
As bad press.
Facts. In that month build up to the Brits, Stormzy had a lot of publicity, but the facts are Central C is the biggest UK act. That goes without saying. Like his impact, everything, but you know it's politics, innit?
Of course.
See what I mean? But Central C definitely like that.
Just like in the podcast games, not about politics, huh?
Facts, politics, man. It's about bedrooms, innit? Like it's about
man's all want to just link up and shake their own fucking hand, pat themselves on the back and all of that, and take pictures from. Fuck all of that shit from.
Yeah, nah.
Sock low and duck low, blood.
Nah, it is. It's a bedroom thing, innit? It's a bedroom thing. If your face don't fit in it, then you see what I mean? If your face don't fit.
If it blood clot fit, me no want it fit. Go on.
That's how it goes, man.
That's how it go.
That's how it goes. If your face fits, it fits. Man. If it don't.
Bible facts,
see what I'm saying? So what you saying, man? Before we wrap this up?
Fam, it's the greatest show on earth, man. Making Thursdays great again, never late again. 100 times platinum. Fuck a plaque trophy or a high five,
I'm saying this now, you know.
Oh, yeah, sir.
29,000. We've hit the number. 29,000 subs. And hear what? All real. Not one sub that we've got is fake. Not one view that we've got is fake. People, thank you. We've now reached 29,000 subs on YouTube. Big up the people there, man. Probably do a giveaway on Patreon also. And shout out the Patreon crew. What you saying, Steven?
Nah, we'll do it on the mainest, fam.
What you saying, man?
Fam, I'm out of here, fam.
People.
Coming at Dragon's Den, fam, because I'm out, man.
People, it's the greatest show on earth.
Gang.
The Express Truth Show. Making Thursdays great again. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment, share the show. We out of here, people.